This is a day in the life of Peaches. Peaches has just turned 4, and what we're currently working on with Peaches is to learn how to relax from going in her transitions, basically, learning how to relax up into the T word. And I can't say the T word because I've taught her voice commands. So I have to say T word instead of the whole word. And so relaxation into the transition there. She's doing a great job relaxing down, but going up into the T word, she gets a little bit happy pants. And so I'm just going to work on that today. And so what I'll do is I'm going to just walk her around a little bit to make sure she's grounded. I'm going to start a little bit of lateral movement. So I'm going to ask her to move up into the rail if she comes off of it. But right now she's got a pretty big window. Like I'm not closing in on a lot of rules with her at this moment because she's a baby, she's just learning. So she just sort of has boundaries, but they're not very tight boundaries. And I always say, these horses aren't going to do anything wrong. They're just going to show us what they don't understand. So if she does something that I don't ask, or if she does something, out of the ordinary, it's nothing wrong. It's just telling me that she needs to understand it better. So I'm not going to get mad at her. I'm not going to put a lot of energy into the wrong or bad thing. I'm just going to keep moving forward and keep my focus on what I want most, which is relaxation and smooth transitions is what I'm looking for today. So we're going to do the T word 2 times in this direction, and we'll do the T word 2 times in the other direction, unless something goes awry and she needs a little more help, but that's the plan. It's a good girl. You're a good girl. Right. So when I ask her specifically for the upward transition, I'm going to do it very softly because she is looking for it. She's ready for it. She wants to do it. So I'm just going to do it real softly just so that she doesn't get extra added energy where I don't need it. So I'm just going to squeeze with my legs a little bit. I'm going to say trot. Good girl. Good. Good. That was much nicer than how she can be. And she goes a little bit fast, but that's okay. And she's asking for her head, and that's okay. So I'm just going to breathe with her and slow down my posting. There we go. Good girl. Good girl. There. And I just want to reward her for the goodness of the relaxation. So I'm just going to ask her a little more relaxation, and then I'm going to put on the T word and come down. So once she does it enough, that's all I'm looking for. Whoa. I'm going to sit down. I'm not going to use much rein. I'm just going to say, we'll walk, and have her respond to my voice. Good girl. So again, it's nothing perfect, but we're working on it. And she had a little comment about her head. She'd like to get her head down, which is something I've taught her on the ground. Putting her head down relaxes her, brings a lot of serotonin in. And so I want her to put her head down to relax. So she understands that. So she was asking for that in the T word, which is fine. As long as I can steer, it's no problem. So I'm going to do a little lateral movement here to ask her to get to the rail. And again, she doesn't really know what I'm asking. But look, she's trying her best. Good girl. There you go. Good job. Good job. And again, it's coming off the rail, but I'm not going to make a huge deal of it. Just going to ask her to come to the rail with my leg, which she doesn't really understand, but she's doing it. Good job. All right, we're going to do one more T word this direction. And again, I'm going to ask her just real gentle and quiet. All right, Mama. Good girl. Much better. So this one started off much nicer. And I want to keep working her in a consistent rhythm. So if I can keep her consistently in this cute little trot here, this is nice. Beautiful. Whoa. Whoa. Good girl. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Good job. Good. And I overpraise the goodness because I want them to know how much I appreciate the good job they're doing. So I'll put a lot of energy into the yeses instead of a lot of energy into the nos. I'm just going to bring her into the middle here and change directions. She knows it's coming. Good girl. Right, so we're going to look to do the same thing this direction. She's doing a really great job today. She feels real grounded in her movement, and she does have a harder time staying on the rail going this direction. So I'm just going to have a little bit stronger presence on my inside leg going around here. There you go. Good girl. Maybe focus her a little bit, turning the corner rather than looking outside in the outside world. Yeah. Good girl. All right. We don't have to dilly-dally. We can ask for the trot. Good girl. Good girl. Beautiful. Beautiful. So if we get a little fast, I'm not going to overcorrect too fast. I'm just going to breathe. Good. There we go. That's what I want. That's what I want. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good. Perfect. And whoa, walk. Whoa, walk. Good girl. And again, I'm not going to pull on her face to stop. At the track, they pull on their face to go faster. So here to stop, we're doing a lot of hold and release, hold and release. But at this stage, she should know already how to whoa walk just from my voice, which she does. Which is great. Doing great. I'm real proud of her today. But having a baby, it's like constantly steering, constantly telling her where to go, what to do. It's not just having a relaxed time. See, every time I don't tell her something, she's like, "Can I come off the rail?" And I'm like, "No, not yet." We're going to do the T word one more time. She's sort of asking if she can be done, but I'd like to do it one more time just to have a real good experience for her. All right, Mama. Good girl. That's all right. Oh, nice. That's nice. And that's okay. I don't mind her getting her head down, but I want her to listen. There we go. All right, so we're getting a little fast. It's okay. We're just going to breathe. Good. There. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now, whoa. Beautiful. So I'm really loving that she's listening to my breathing. She's listening to my seat and she's coming down when I ask her to. That's what I want to see. I want her to be listening and focused on me. I don't want her to be, distracted by the outside world and not listening to me. So because she did such a great job, we're going to come in the middle and we'll be done for today. It's a short day, but that's okay. That's a nice reward too when we're done with our work early. I'm going to ask her to stop. Whoa. And again, very little here. And then I'm going to ask her to back up. Back, 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 back. One more. Back. Good girl. Very little there. Yes, that's a good girl. Oh, and say hello. So that's the day in the life of Peaches. All right, babe.